match against Ryan Shafer.
That wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
4, 6,
Well, an early opening for Ryan Shafer.
Well, he had some problems on 31. 2 of 6 strikes. On lane 32, 5 of 5, but was in the pocket. Just couldn't carry the 10-pin.
And Walter won't spend a lot of time beating himself up over that bad shot, as we get our first look at Ryan Shafer.
5'8", 150 pounds, 32 years old, from Elmira, New York.
Really winds it up. Take a look at this delivery.
That hurt my wrist.
Well, he rolls the ball in a similar fashion to Robert Smith with a lot of hook. Goes the ball a little bit slower. Take a look at his 24 events this year. He's got 20 cashes, 15 top 24s. Really has become a very consistent player on the PBA Tour.
6 regional titles. Still looking for that elusive first PBA win. And should he win, he would then be eligible for next week's Tournament of Champions.
He's the last one of the 3 that weren't eligible.
I was going to say he was a bit stoic at first, and then he comes out the gate with that second strike, and Hop's giving a jump.
Power strike and emotion from Ryan Shafer. So important to get off to a good start, especially when you're bowling against the #1 player. This was his good lane. And I believe that lane's starting to hook a little more. That surprised Walter as the ball hooked high into the pocket, tripping out the 4-pin.
Well, it was on the nose on 31 and now high on 32.
Take a look as he gets the friendly trip with a 4-pin. I think right now he's saying thank you.
8 300 games this week. Walter Ray tossed to 300. There you see his average, 219. But Walter now has 6 300s this year, tying Danny Wiseman for the lead.
And it didn't look as if Walter moved in. Looked like he went with more projection down the lane. Got the late carry of the 10-pin. Very fortunate for Walter. Watch, the ball is going to be thrown further out onto the lane, almost out to the dots. The 6-pin will do the damage on the 10-pin very late. 11-pin lead for Ryan Shafer.
Third frame. Well, pretty looking shot. Able to loft it out a little bit and really got it to come on the back end. 3 strikes for Shafer.
Really kind of a fortunate strike. Phil watches the ball drives through the pocket. Take a look at the 9-pin. Ball never comes close to the 9-pin. Something else flips it out. You see the guys with the big power, with the big hooking release. You leave a lot of solid 9s. Ryan Shafer on this pair only averaged 256.5. He likes it here.
Shafer up in the 4th.
Oh my God. Did that happen to me? We take another look at this shot. Ball goes over the 15th board out to about 4. Now watch, the 10 gets knocked out. But what touches the 7-pin?
Well, you need a few breaks if you're going to be throwing the champ. And Walter Ray now going to step back after an open. And then he doubled.
You just heard Walter say he was going to a different ball, going for a different look on this lane. That hooked real early. Right now,
Man, where'd that hook come from?
you don't see this very often. Walter Ray Williams Jr. lost. This ball will hook immediately when it hits the lane. Goes right towards the nose. There's really no hope. Fortunate just to leave the 6 and 10.
And he picks it up, voted 4 times PBA Player of the Year, 1986, 93, 96, and 97. Looks like he's going to add another one here in 98.
Now, right now, Walter needs to get himself back on track and may need a little help from Ryan Shafer as well. Better shot. I talked to the players earlier before they started bowling the competition this evening, and they said the left lane had a little more hang to it. Didn't hook back quite as strong. That's evident right now as you see Walter coming in high on lane 32 and no problem on lane 31.
Ryan Shafer defeated Walter Ray Williams Jr. in match play
did it in a big way
this week.
Hurry back.
So Ryan Shafer started off this game with a quiet 5 in a row.
The familiar style becoming more familiar with each strike. Look how it just comes back so beautifully right in the middle of the pocket.
Shafer.
Phil, the confidence right now with Ryan Shafer. Got to be feeling really good. Not only does he start out with the first 5, but the great Walter Ray Williams Jr. has only 1 double and an open frame in his first 5.
Shafer finished 3rd a couple of times this year in Las Vegas at the Showboat Invitational and at the U.S. Open. How about that? And now a 300 game worth $20,000, courtesy of the PBA.
I guess we can talk about it. Watch this delivery. Look at how far the ball goes to the right. It just drives back so hard, and a very, very excited Ryan Shafer.
Walter struggling.
Well, it looks as if instead of Walter winning his 3rd consecutive singles tournament, it's going to be his 1st consecutive 3rd.
Williams to go for the 4-pin here in the 6th frame. No problem. He's on pace to break the single season average record set by Mike Albee in '95. Albee averaged 225.49. Walter Ray at 225.63, and that's quite a bit.
Well, that's a lot of strikes. He's going to have to bowl very, very good next week because he could easily drop underneath that pace with just a little bit of an off week or a tough lane condition.
Trying to put some pressure on Ryan Shafer and gets a strike in the 7th.
Now, Ryan Shafer right now working at a 250 pace. Walter Ray Williams, best he can do is 237, so he'll need help from Ryan Shafer in the, with an open frame of some kind.
Shafer just 1 and 9 on TV with a 208 average and 9 appearances. All strikes through 6. A 3-6 count.
Threw the ball slow. Didn't get the proper projection. Ball hooks early, and it's just going to be the 3-6-10. The ball is well left of his intended target. This is the same spare that Robert Smith missed a couple of games ago.
Ryan started off 7th, fell to 11th, then picked it back up. Made the TV show. Norm Duke, the man on top this week.
Oh, and he just hangs on. Ball was hooking a little bit high, but it did get the 3-6 and the 10.
A 50-pin lead for Ryan Shafer over Walter Ray Williams Jr.
Well, the 300 game is gone, Ryan. The task right now, throw marks, strikes or spares, anything. That's all he needs. See if he can come back after the errant shot in the 7th frame. He's form back. That looked a little bit better.
And the result, a 10-pin.
Yeah, good shot. Just the ball hooks back so late that the 6-pin does not have a chance to drive into the 10. We'll see it from the pin angle. 6-pin goes into the channel. Got the messenger, but well in front of the 10-pin.
Best finish. Finished 3rd twice this year. Ryan Shafer picking up the 10-pin. Walter Ray can still shoot a 237. Not out of this match here in the semifinal game of the Brunswick Circuit Pro Bowling Classic here in Wichita, but Ryan Shafer leads by 49. Walter Ray can strike out here for 237.
Now he's going to make another move on the approach. He's moved well in, well left on the lane, and then the ball doesn't hook up, and he leaves the 2 and the 8. And that pretty much do it for Walter's bid for 3 in a row. That's a lot of the people out there watching, Phil, don't understand exactly how fast the lanes can change. You see Walter with a 300 game this week. His 6th of the year ties him for the most in a low game of 183.
I'll take that.
But the lanes do make a fast change, and you have to be really watching and seeing the warning signs for the lanes changing. If maybe your ball comes a little high, leaves a 4-pin, don't wait around to make the adjustment. Go ahead and move in a little bit.
The mental preparation Norm Duke is going through right now. I think he expected maybe to face Walter Ray. Now he's going to take on Ryan Shafer. It doesn't matter.
Oh, absolutely not. No, it doesn't matter. I think Norm would probably like to bowl Walter and win against Walter, but Norm just wants to win, as do all the players out here.
Walter Ray up in the ninth.
Uh-oh. Looking good, thanks.
Well, take a mental picture of this. You won't see it very often. Walter Ray Williams comes in light on lane 32, then comes in high on lane 31, and it is going to be nothing but third place for Walter. And still, what a great fall segment he's had.
3 first place finishes, a second place finish. He lost to Brian Boss in that scintillating match. What was it, 265, 257 in Virginia Beach.
Just a great final we had there.
Shafer has this match in hand. Turn out the lights. Able to get 9 out of the 10. Here's my partner now with another Dexter footwork of the pros.
We take a look at Ryan Shafer. Watch how he gets the ball started in the second step. Heel toe, kind of plants at the line and raises up a little bit. But certainly gets the job done. Got it done against Walter.
That is Dexter's footwork of the pros. Ryan Shafer will take his Dexters to the title match against Norm Duke. Duke with 15 career championships. And Walter Ray, a third place finish, but he's had 5 first place finishes this year, 2 second place finishes, and now 2 third place finishes.
Right now, Shafer just trying to keep himself in sync for the next game. He knows he's gotten past Walter Ray Williams Jr., and in a one-game match, it's not as big an upset as it seems.
Shafer, an avid Yankees fan, and I'm sure he was smiling a little bit earlier on this year.
Probably wondering if the Yankees are going to be able to re-sign a good percentage of their players. They just signed Brocious, who's an Oregon boy.
Well, Steinbrenner has a ton of money. An errant shot, but Ryan's going to shoot 240 plus.
Just
And
enough.
Walter Ray can strike out for 191.
He'll give it all of his energy. Try and make a good finish. He never quits.
Walter Ray with a strike. The only positive, I guess, for Walter Ray is not a second place finish, because it's one of his goals to have more first and seconds. Right now he has 29 first and 30 second place finishes. Walter Ray bows out, the king. Up next, though, Ryan Shafer going up against the Duke, Norm Duke, in our title match.